A Look at Technology is underwritten by Cold & Company, Business Technology Solutions.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It's Tuesday, and the doctor of technology is with me. They call you that at the office now?
Yeah, I'm getting a little grief.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jerry Freeman from Cold & Company. I didn't say that.
No, you didn't.
Cold & Company. That's great. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm learning a lot. Every week when we get into this, you explain it in a way that really makes sense. And these are issues that we're all facing as individuals or small business.
Right.
So we spent a lot of time last week talking about viruses and malware.
Right.
But could you talk more about this? Because I know there's some other issues involved with this.
Sure. Companies need to take a layered approach to their security. The goal is you want to let the good information in, but keep the bad information from coming in as well.
Right.
So you need to do a variety of different things. User education is the first thing. Using the right technology, the software, the hardware, and monitoring to just make sure that your network is properly protected.
You mentioned usability, I think was something you said, it was a word like that, and also just the technology itself. But what stuck in my mind when you talk about the user is that, you're always asking that you have that human interface with what's going on. In other words, I believe that some of the technology in my computer slows me down a lot, and I don't know how to get around that. And you had a very interesting phrase you said to me. You said that it was, if it's set up properly, you don't need to have, I forget exactly how you said it, but something to the effect that, just having your network set up properly covers a lot of this. Right.
There's a balance between usability and security.
Right.
And making sure that everything is balanced so you can do the functions of your job and what your company mission is. Reach out to the internet, have customers reach out, but also protect yourselves. And one of the biggest things that you have to do is make sure you get the users properly educated, because frankly the people on the computers are the weak link. That's where a lot of the malware and the viruses and data breaches occur.
Right. The way you describe it to me is the human element.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do we do then?
Well, as I just mentioned, and we talked about last week about the viruses, is proper user education is really important, and having policies in place. The user education that's going to keep you from knowing what to click, clicking on the wrong thing and knowing what's okay to click, clicking attachments. They're using social engineering now as the cyber criminals are, which is a fancy way of saying they're really manipulating you. They're using spoof emails that look real, either from LinkedIn or something like that. You had mentioned when people, when you got hacked and your email accounts got hacked,
right.
so
Their
it looks like
names
it's
were
coming
being
from
used.
you.
Right.
And also fake internet addresses where a website could be .net instead of the normal .com, where it's sort of a hijacked domain, and they're driving you there so they can do something nefarious to your system.
So are you suggesting to me that that email that I got recently about the person from Russia who wants to give me $15 million in exchange for my social security number, maybe I should pass on that,
I think that you're probably better off playing the lotto instead.
Okay, well, I hear you on that. Look, you're the professional. From your experience, I know that you handle a lot of different accounts. What is the hacking world like for you? What do you witness in what you see?
Well, right now, small companies are really being targeted. And it's not, you'd think it would be the financials or things like that, but it's really any small business that has data on their network that these guys want. We had a event last year where one of our customers was being hacked. 85,000 hack attempts in a 24-hour period.
Wow.
And by analyzing what they were doing and keeping ahead, trying to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of the hackers, we kept them out.
Oh, wow. I don't know how you did that, but that sounds pretty amazing to me. One way that you phrased it to me before, which I think is very important for any of us who own small businesses to know, that it's not an IT function we're talking about, it's a business function.
Right. The policies, the user acceptance policy, for instance, is vitally important. why it's, from an IT standpoint, you want to keep people from going to certain websites that they shouldn't be going. You also want to delineate what's acceptable in terms of downloading software, things like that. Why it's a business function as well. An example is we had a customer a couple of years ago who fired somebody for surfing porn sites at work. He protested, he appealed it, and they had to take him back and give him back pay and compensation. That's why having a written policy is a business function. It really protects you.
I got you. Okay, so we're going to be talking more about this in the weeks to come, because I think is the way you always seem to sum it up is that, the simplest steps to protect your business, you protect your business this way, it's cheap insurance in the long run.
It really is. It makes a difference.
All right, well, if you can help us out, that'll be a poster child case for you guys. I'm telling you right now. But look forward to that. So look, if you have any questions for Jerry and you want to see this interview again, head to our website at looktvonline.com.